This right here are user personas. These are literally like templates. There are a lot of templates you could actually work with. But I just deliberately brought out different type of templates. Now, this is also to show you that sometimes the data you collect might be different from a data that somebody else is collects. It can be designed in different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the same way. So this is like one. This for Zara. This is Zara. Also, please take note of this because you also be designing yours too. So this is also another method. This is a character, some things about them, like um let's say one of the phrases they used or one of the questions, and let's say one of the words they said, the personality of the person, the kind of payment method they use, the platform they use, the kind of brand they use. So the kind of questions you are likely going to be asking your users depend on obviously what the kind of platforms you'll be asking and what details you think you'll be needing from the person. These are their core needs. These also their frustrations. Here you also have another one, a daily life, blah blah blah. You have Elsa, a country manager. You have the about me. You have their needs. You have what Elsa likes the most. You have like frustrations. You also have this one, Julia. So these are all literally samples, basically, right? These are just samples that you could actually work with. I'll share this. I don't know if this is a file. Do you have this file? Do you have this document I'm using?
How did you say, ma?
Do you have this document I'm using?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So please remind me to share with you.
Okay, ma.
When just use this template to fill in what you did. So now we'll be building a personnel for Zara, civil personnel for Zara. I like this one because it's quite cute. So I'll use this one. You can actually build from scratch if you want, but I don't want to do all of those. Or do you want us to build it from scratch? Are you still there? Mm.
Ma, is this like a template or something, ma?
Yeah, this is a template. I was showing a bunch of template that can work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are like different. So they're like different types of user personnel. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same. So these are templates that could really work. You can go with this. And again, there are a lot of details. So it depends on the kind of details you want to collect. So you can use this template or you can build yours from the scratch. Do you get?
Yes, ma.
So now let's assume that I want to build um let's say I want to use this template. I'm not going to change this to Zara. So we have a couple of things about Zara here. This is also one I created earlier on too for Zara. Um what again? What is Zara doing? Zara is an SS2 student. Let me show you this guy. This one. See, Zara is an SS2 student. Zara is also a music lover. Zara is also a TikTok addict, obviously. Most of them are TikTok addicts. So a lot of things you could actually collect. Yeah, you have Zara is a music enthusiast. She's social. She's an early adopter. A lot of people with different things. Um, yes, yes. Now this is probably one of the things that she just said. You just said, "Oh, tell me just something you really want." So, oh, I just want to vibe with my friends and share what I'm thinking without all the extra step. If an app makes me think too much, I'm not using it. So you just those are just like phrases that Zara has used that you can actually make use of. So for me, let's assume I'm going to use this guy because well, I was not created it, sha. But you have to make your own research and use yours literally. So this let's use Zara. So who is Zara? What job is Zara doing? Obviously, she's a student. So we say, oh, Zara is a student. That's a match test. She's an SS1 student. Um, what I want thing that I'm notable about Zara, she's a music enthusiast. We change that here. It's a match text. Mm, I think I like that one. Or she's a TikTok addict because a lot of them, a lot of teenagers are really into TikTok. Again, this is an assumption. Please do not make assumptions. I want you to ask questions because then that is where you actually get to learn. Do you get? Ariella, do you get me?
Yes, ma.
If you really want to learn about this UX design, you just need to make sure you carry out the research. That's literally what makes you a UX designer. I do this for my work. So please make research. Ask people questions and then create a user personnel out of it, a user personal as well as it. Um, yeah, so let's say that Zara is also social. Let's say Zara is social. I decided to go with Zara being a social butterfly. So about Zara, um, let's say we don't really have an about Zara. So what are Zara needs? A couple of them here. Um, some people to get there about it's actually here. So okay. Also, I want to like state something. Are you there? So for this Figma, I need you to like spend at least 15 minutes on Figma. This will enable you get familiar with Figma because I can move around like this, but I'm sure you can't move around like that. So I need you to like literally spend time with Figma. So about Zara, I've gotten about Zara. So this is literally all you need to know about Zara. Her needs. Mm, so this is mine. You have to figure out yours. Zara's needs on your own end, or rather your own user personal needs. So I'm just going to copy all this from here to here. You can use the same exact template if you want and change the color to something else if you want. Then Zara's pain point, the frustration, it could be the same thing as a pain point. Um, Here we have apps that takes too many steps to do one simple thing. I also hate that thing. Um, Spotify doesn't show friends what. I think Spotify doesn't do this. Do you use Spotify? Hmm.
Yes, ma, I do.
Do Spotify allow you to share the music you're listening to with your friends?
No, ma.
Okay, so I think that was like a problem. So let's say, oh, you have a friend and you want to share what you're listening to your friends. Aside from taking screenshots, you want them to be on your playlist. I think they do. You have to create a playlist, they send to them. But this one is just that, oh, there's already a playlist, so you just have to do is share it. So yeah, this is their frustration. So what Zara likes the most, unfortunately, we do not have those ones. We do not have those ones. So instead what we have is goals and motivation. What motivates Zara? So we could use that instead. I'll change it. Um you know how I'm copying and pasting, right?
Yes, ma, you've told me, but I can't remember.
Mm, so it's either you double click with your mouse, you double click and you do control V to paste. Or
Okay, ma.
you copy what you want to copy, normal control, double click on it with your mouse until you highlight it. Then you right click and you see this copy. Then you come here and double click again, right click, and you see, make sure you do paste and match the style. This way, it will paste it exactly the way it is here. Do you get?
Yes, ma.
Good. So yeah, so that's it for Zara. Now if we want to add more, I can say, oh, she likes favorite app, TikTok, Spotify. Add those here if I want.
Three. Load matter.
TikTok,
Program. She's a jolly good fellow.
TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram. So I just add the favorite apps here. It's your personal, so whatever you want to do. I say Instagram. So these are like the apps that she likes. Then let's say single quotes from her. I'll be like, oh, I just want to vibe with my friends and share what I'm feeling without the extra. This I just copy this and paste it here. So
So,
yeah, let's say I want to change this color. This one is just playing around, not necessary. Peach. I want peach. I don't want this peach, sorry. I want coral. So this is coral. So I want to go with this color. And I want to change this person. I don't want this. Yes, I want to use my picture. So for that one, that one had the background was removed, so that's why it could be like that. Um, mm, I want a simple picture. How don't I have a simple picture? Who's this? Let me teach you something extra about plugin. So now, you see the way this thing is. Oh, I don't want it to be like this. I want to remove the background. You go to plugin. Are you there? Are you listening? Let me remove the background. I want to remove the background. You search for PG remove. Let's say you want to remove the background directly on Figma without having to remove it somewhere here. Um, I don't know which plugin is this. I hope it works. They're Chinese. Let's skip. Let's go to another plugin. Jerry. So you just look for BG means background. So BG remove. You see, remove BG. You click on it. You run. That's how to use a plugin. So plugin is more like an extension, should I say extension, that lets you do a couple of things in Figma. So it's called plugin. How do you get plugin? You right click, you look for plugins. Um, you can go to manage plugin to find plugin types. You just search for it, then you click. I don't know why this one is not running. Oh, set API first. This is a long journey. Set API simply means maybe they require you to, log in to their page. So you can just do that. Me, I'm looking for one that just do it for me. If you're using page one, Figma has an auto, should I say auto? Oh, I could have actually removed background here. See, can you see this thing here? You can actually remove background directly on Figma without really using the plugin. This one is taking time, so let's use here. Oh, unfortunately. So it's only for paid, like I said. Let's try and remove again with this auto remove. Maybe it would work. But anyways, that's how you use plugins. There are a lot of plugins for different things. As you grow, if you're actually interested in UI UX design, you get to use them. Also, this now brings me to asking you this particular question. Do you think that you choose towards being a UI designer or UX designer or both? Oh, she's not here. Mm. Okay, so why we are actually so we don't really wait so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch and let me share this tab instead. Just to remove background, it's actually quite easy. Remove background, just type in remove back BG. Let me click on the first one. It's really, really easy. Um, so I'm going to be using a paste URL method because I don't want to be downloading. So I come here, copy as PNG, copy it, come here, I paste it, Control V to automatically paste. Mm, I'm waiting for you to start. Ariella, are you here? Are you here? I'm not sure you're here. That's why I was just waiting. I'm so I can't wait. Let me try and down. Okay, so this one I've successfully edited it. So we just copy it. Copy, I right click and copy. Then I go back here, paste to and share this tab instead. So we go back to our file and just paste to replace. Right click, then paste to replace. See. So you see, with this we are good. Yes, I want to be bigger. So yeah. So with this we've created a user personnel. So let me edit user personnel. Um, are you here now, Ariella? Are you here
Yeah,
now? Okay. Is it your data?
yes, I think it's my data.
I think it has gone from my own end though. I thought it was pending before, but it has gone.
No, I'm not seeing it, ma. I've checked my balance though.
Okay. Maybe it's from their own. I'll check again, but it has gone. Maybe it's from their own end. Okay, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Okay, so what I eventually did, because the other one was taking time, I just went to a different tab instead and used remove picture directly on the web. So it's very simple. You just have to, you know, what's it called? Upload an image and it's going to remove the background for you. If you upload this, it automatically remove the background and build. This is it. So yeah, then I copied control, it's not control, I copied, I right clicked and copy and just came inside our Figma file and like pasted. Share this tab instead and then pasted. So yeah, that's how I was able to get this transparent background. So do you have any question before we move on to our user flow?
Not at all, ma. But the question I have is that
Okay, so I can't hear you. I think it stopped.
use for it.
I didn't hear you. I think you're muted. You're muted. Ariel, are you there?
Yes, ma. I said that the template of just finished, ma. That was the use for it. That is it. I mean, I thought that is only app UI UX designer design, or do they design another thing like this one? Because this is giving like
So,
a website something.
oh no, no, no. This is just a so this you design literally everything, everything. It's either you design or you find a way to document it. So let's say you want to show me something now, and let's say you want to show a presentation. Instead of just talking about it or showing me a Google form, it's best you show me something like this. This is a user personal. So you literally design anything. This thing is called a user personal. And that was how I was showing you different personals. Just the way we have like a flyer for various things, you have designs for various things. Do you get me? Does that answer your question?
Yes, ma.
It's not like we are designing a personnel for Zara and we are visualizing it. Instead of having it in theory, we are visualizing it so people can see Zara and what she likes, not just people, even you yourself. So let's say you could have like five multiple personnel and you design up to three of this and probably give them a different color to to get to know them. And no, this is not a design. This is not a website design. It's very obvious. Why would I say this is not a website design? It's not leading me to anything. There's nothing is directing me to. There's no CTA. I'm confused. All I'm just saying here is everything about Zara. So what am I supposed to do with? Zara. But this is a user persona that shows you everything about Zara, and that's it. So it's called a user persona design or template. Does that answer your question? Okay, so the next thing we are going to be doing is we'll be going to Figma. Let me go to let me copy this link. Um, Also, you'll be creating your own user persona, so it's very important to take note of everything that is happening, please. So I want to go back now. We'll be making use of user. We want to do a user flow, so we have to go to. We'll be making use of a tool called FigJam. It's also by. It's also by, what's it called? By Figma too. So for you to get the FigJam, you come here, create. Can you see my screen? Can you see where I'm going to? You come to this part, create. You see FigJam. You click on FigJam, and boom, we are now. This is FigJam. This FigJam is actually quite interesting. It's really interesting. You get to play around as much as you want. So I really enjoy this part. So yeah, we'll just be calling in user flow. What's funny about this is maybe later on I'll talk about it. So you'll be also be using this for your user flow. So yeah, so for the user flow, let me see what's that thing here. Let me go back to this guy. So I'll see what the user flow is. A text. So I also want you to take note of the user flow because you'll be telling me what's next, why we are actually building it on FigJam. Are you still there, Ariola? I'm still painting.